It's time to feel uplifted.
Let's begin by lying down on our back. So take the soles of the feet to touch. So the legs are wide in a diamond shape. One hand to heart, one hand to belly. And maybe snuggle your shoulder blades underneath you. So just lift your left shoulder blade and your right shoulder blade underneath you so the heart is gently lifted. We'll begin here with 3 deep, intentional breaths. So inhale fully. Feel your palms lift as you fill the torso with breath. And exhale, H-A, ha, through the mouth. 2 more times like this, your biggest, deepest inhale. Exhaling out the mouth in a gentle sigh. Last time, fill up all the way. Hold the breath at the top now, so don't exhale yet. Breathe in a little more, a little more, a little more. And now exhale completely. Ha. Take your hands to the outside of your thighs and pull your knees towards one another. And now let the feet come each as wide as the mat. So the left foot's on the left edge of your mat and the right foot's on the right edge of your mat. And we'll just drop both knees to the left and then drop both knees to the right. So really simple. Just inviting in some gentle movement. Maybe you'll feel a stretch in the outer hip. Keep the eyes closed if you can. Continuing your slow, deep breaths. Pull both knees into the chest now. Give yourself a squeeze, so pull the knees down. And then come into happy baby. So you can either just take the knees wide, now pulling the knees into your armpits. And rock a little left to right. And if you've been practicing yoga before, you want to intensify this, you can take happy baby. So either holding on to the backs of the shins, holding on to the calves, or holding on actually to the pinky toe side of each foot and just rock side to side. A little massage for the low back. Gather the knees at the chest again. Give yourself a big squeeze. Cross the ankles and rock and roll yourself up to a seated position. From here, place your hands in front of you and just come into a simple forward fold. So feet are hip width apart and parallel. Hold opposite elbows and just sway. Let your head go, back of the neck is long. You can even flutter the lips here, kind of making that horse sound. Just any tension that's present in the body, this is the place where you want it to melt out the top of your head. You can bend the knees deeply here. Just relax completely. Now inhale, press your hands into your shins. Glide your shoulders down and back and send your heart forward. This is as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, bend the knees, fold, let the head and neck completely relax again. 2 more times. Inhale, you press into the shins, draw your shoulders towards one another. Heart lifts, keep the chin in. And as you breathe out, just surrender. Bend the knees, fold. Last time, your in-breath, long spine. Your out-breath, melting forward. Inhale, circle the arms down, around, and up. So come to stand. Hands can meet at prayer above the head. And then just clear your energetic space, reaching the fingertips wide on either side of your body. As the hands come down alongside the hips, take a deep breath in and out. And see if you can soften your gaze, soften the skin on your face, soften behind your knees. Feel the heart grow taller. Huge deep breath in again. And as you exhale, take your hands to your hips. Breathe in. As you breathe out, step your left foot all the way to the back of the mat. So it's nice and wide. So it's like your feet are on two railroad tracks if you look down. And then you're going to bend into the right knee. Inhale fully here. You can keep the hands on the hips or circle them down, around, and up. Exhale fully. So we're in Warrior One. Left heel powerfully plants down. Right knee deeply bends. And think of gently drawing your core, your belly button, towards the back of your mat. One more big breath here. Exhale, sweep the arms down. Take the hands to the hips and step back up to Tadasana. Let's take some hip circles here. So bend the knees and just roll the hips forward, to the side, and back. And opposite direction. So our goal is just to bring what's called in yoga prana, energy, vitality, to the area of the second chakra, which is the energy center in the body that has this reproductive capacity and power. Good. Inhale, find stillness. Exhale, step the right foot all the way to the back of the mat, nice and wide, so you have a wide stance left to right on your sticky mat. Bend into the left knee for Warrior One. Hands can stay on the hips or circle the arms down, around, and up. 3 huge breaths here. Every inhale, you really inflate the chest, lift the heart. Every exhale, ground into that back right heel and that front left foot, bending the left knee a little bit more. One more huge breath. Exhale. Hands come back to the hips and step forward. Inhale. Open the chest. If you like, you can clasp the hands behind you. Otherwise, just keep the hands on the hips. Exhale, fold forward down. Once again, using this forward fold as an invitation to completely relax. Sway side to side if that feels good. Bend the knees and come to lie down on your back once again. We're going to come into bridge pose. So a couple of variations of how you can do this one. We'll start with a moving bridge. So have your hands long alongside the mat, just so the middle finger grazes your heels. On the inhale, press your hand into the floor and just lift your seat up. On the exhale, try to articulate so you feel each vertebra hit the mat, just like a pearl necklace coming down onto your sticky mat. Tailbone's the last thing to hit as you exhale. And do that a little bit faster. So inhale, hips rise. Exhale, try to articulate through those bones in the spine. So your seat is the very last thing to come down. 2 more. These little pelvic pulses just help draw the energy, harmonize the energy at the second chakra, area of the pelvis and reproductive organs. So now you can stay with this moving bridge. That's a great option. Otherwise, the next time you inhale and the hips are lifted, see if you can slide, just like we played with at the beginning, your right shoulder blade in towards the middle of the mat, your left shoulder blade in towards the middle of the mat, and come into bridge pose. Maybe you can actually even interlace the hands underneath your seat.
If you're there, press into the big toe and pinky toe edge of your foot as you lift the hips higher. Notice if the knees are splaying apart. Magnetize your inner thighs towards one another. Even though they won't touch, you want to imagine squeezing a yoga block or a lunchbox in between the inner thighs. 3 more deep breaths here. Set the seat down, release the hands if they were clasped. Pull the knees into the chest and just take some circles, taking the knees to the right and to the left. And let the left leg go long now. Keep the right knee pulled in and take the right knee over to the left. Gentle cat stretch, easy twist. 3 breaths here. Pull the left knee back to center. Let it go long. Opposite knee comes into the body. Pull it down towards your shoulder and then across the body for your twist. You can reach your arm to the opposite corner of the room. Just melt into the floor here. For the next several minutes, you have nothing to do but focus on your well-being and your relaxation. See if you can breathe a little deeper. Come back to center. For our last pose, if you're near a wall in your home, you're going to take your legs up the wall. Very simple, Viparita Karani. If you're in the center of the room and you can't get to a wall, you can simply take the legs up. And if you've been practicing yoga for a long time, you can actually come into shoulder stand if it's a pose you know well and have practiced before. Come into whatever variation you're choosing now and let the eyes drift closed. Use the next few minutes in this short practice as an opportunity to embody and step into your unwavering positivity. See, sense, and visualize the child that you want to birth life to. You can sense a glowing light in the area of your womb. Maybe it's easier for you to see yourself holding a child in your arms. This is a safe and sacred space now where for the next few minutes, feel fully into you as a mother. If you like, you can say to yourself, repeating after me or thinking silently, I am fertile. I am ready. I am powerful. New life wants to manifest through me. I am unwaveringly optimistic. I love my baby.
Stay here, thinking and repeating those affirmations for as long as you can, or allowing yourself to visualize you happy and with child for as long as you can. I'm sending you so much love for a conscious conception, pregnancy, and birth. You are amazing. From my heart to yours, namaste.
If you liked some of the affirmations I offered here, I want you to follow this class up with the one I'm linking right here. Do these classes like this one daily and know that I'm sending you so much love and positivity to you and your future baby. So much love from my heart to yours. Namaste.